All right, today I'm here with Robert Strong, the founder of Pretty Thai. Pretty Thai is a chef-driven brand focused on premium Thai-inspired sauces and spices built around honest, simple ingredients and unapologetic flavor. Pretty Thai started with food trucks and evolved into a line of bottled sauces and seasonings that bring bold Thai taste into everyday kitchens. We're going to be walking through what it looks like when a brand like Pretty Thai intentionally uses Amazon Ads tools and the decisions inside these tools that actually help grow the visibility and performance. Now, this is a paid collaboration with Amazon Ads. However, all of our opinions are all of our own. So Robert, let's start at the beginning before Pretty Thai really starting to scale. You were focused on building a flavorful, chef-forward product that solved a real problem, making authentic Thai-inspired sauces and spices with real ingredients and big taste. When you stepped into Amazon with Pretty Thai specifically and started working inside the Amazon Ads, what was the first thing that you were trying to figure out?
Yeah, when we went into Amazon and started working with Amazon Ads and trying to build the brand on the Amazon store, we had no real experience with D2C and e-commerce. We primarily had experience with big box retail. So it was just understanding how to use the systems, how to get visibility with the brand on the platform. And it's been about trying to optimize that and slowly grow our gross revenue and also our net revenue over the last 3 years.
When first starting, what wasn't clear yet or felt like it needed some tightening?
I feel like there was a lot of things that weren't clear. Yeah, understanding how to effectively run the ads, how to optimize the ads, how to use all the tools within the platform and to bring them all together cumulatively to really help drive more visibility to the brand and climb up on the Amazon listing in the rankings so that we could get more visibility. That just wasn't clear on how to do that.
Before we scale anything, goal is always the same, using Amazon Ads and pushing. Once your campaigns are aligned with these high intent cost per clicks, they stabilize, the click-through rate gets better, the data gets cleaner. Tell us about the growth that you saw.
We went back onto Amazon full time in 2022, and when we first launched on Amazon, we started off and we went with a different agency. We had never heard of Revive, and they were great, and we started to optimize and we started to get some sales, and I thought, wow, this is great, and we started getting high rankings, specifically with our Thai peanut sauce, but we were hitting this barrier we just couldn't get past, and that's when we made the decision to go with Revive and to go with you, and thus far, I mean, we've just finished our first year with you guys, and our sales, we went up almost 300%.
One thing I always say over and over again is when your structure is right, performance signals are going to show up a lot faster. You usually start seeing these early wins, then you can start to tell that you're on the right trajectory. And I think that's what you saw early days, right? You have a couple of products that are super solid. They fit the market within Amazon, and that's where you say your peanut sauce just starts taking off.
We didn't expect, when we were actually at the Amazon Accelerate conference in 24, and right when I was there speaking on a panel, that's when our Thai peanut sauce hit #1 in the whole category. But we were only doing about 500 bottles a month, and that was #1. It was a small category. We thought, well, there isn't much more room for growth in this category. And then when we signed on with you guys at the beginning of 2025, we went from 500 bottles a month to, averaging around 4,000 plus bottles a month. We were way off where we thought the ceiling was. And it just goes to show that if you optimize things properly, you can really take something and you can grow a category, and that's what we've been doing with our Thai peanut.
It's true. And for Pretty Thai, the creative, I think, was a major unlock too, right? Like, you guys have super solid imagery. It shows the benefits, why you're better over and over. Ads then bring the people in, and the product detail page then has to do all the heavy lifting, right? And so if you can get all that other stuff straight, then your PDP really is what's able to sell it. Your product itself at the end of the day is a major thing. So tell us just like more on the product and what you've done for these products to make them superior to the competition.
We just do it right. We don't cut corners. We are chefs, trained chefs. So a lot of times, especially in the Asian category, these sauces are filled full of what I say junk. Preservatives, fillers, stabilizers that are all really unnecessary. And what they also do is they limit, one, what you can do with the product. And two, I'm not a doctor, claiming that right now, I'm just a chef. But there's something about using the xanthan gums and the modified cornstarches and all those unnecessary thickeners when we use the real ingredients like the peanuts themselves and the cooking process. And we use balanced ingredients. So what you get is a much better culinary experience But what you also get is you feel better after you eat with our products. When you use our products, you don't feel as heavy and lethargic because it's just as important what you're not putting in the bottle as what you are putting in the bottle. And we've always been very transparent. That's why we chose the transparent bottle in the first place. You could see the product, see what was in the bottle. You know, the Thai peanut sauce is our number one. It separates. It's natural. Those are just the oils in the peanuts separating. But again, we don't cut corners. I like to take the experience I had when I was in the military, and I just believe that integrity is key, and integrity with food is paramount, especially when you're trying to get the trust of a consumer. So we are very transparent and honest about, you know, who we are and what we stand for. And we just believe that we do it better because we don't cut corners. Zero fake.
So awesome. If you had a piece of advice for another CPG founder that is trying to grow through Amazon ads, what would that be?
You touched on a point when you spoke here just previously about the content. So we did invest in, you know, A+ premium content, and that was very important because, again, you have to put the proper image. So much out there, people are being inundated with so much information, and you can see a lot of the listings a lot of times comes up, and they look generic. They don't look real. Right. They don't look good, and especially with food. If you're a food product company, I would say this is even more important, but any product in general, you have to look the part. Consumer is going through and they're seeing things and they're making decisions within a split second. So I would say first and foremost, go out and really look at your premium A+ content, invest in that. And then if you don't know something, like I didn't know something, you find, you know, somebody like Nick and Revive to really help you with the ads and the optimization of that, because it's critical to understand how to do that within the Amazon store.
Most brands aren't limited by whether ads work or not, right? They're limited by the structure that they have set up. And when you actually spend the time, really the knowledge to test it, refine it, optimize it within Amazon ads, your performance is going to improve substantially. And that's the biggest hole for a lot of people. So how has having Amazon ads and optimizing it, their features, changed your confidence in Amazon as a growth channel?
I mean, Amazon went from being, you know, 20 to 30% of our business in 2023, 40% of our business in 2024, to Amazon was 65, 70% of our business in 2025.
How cool.
Just the gross revenue itself has shown me that, you know, you really have the possibility for exponential growth on the platform. And then it's just about finding the products that are going to work, or finding the way to get the product in front of the consumer that's going to resonate. We really did hit a home run with our Thai peanut, and it's no fluke. I mean, the Thai peanut is our number one product, even across retail now.
Yeah.
It has overtaken the other SKUs. But once we saw the growth potential in that, we knew that we had, you know, some real potential for growth on Amazon as a platform.
Closing this here, if you're a brand owner looking to grow on Amazon with clarity, structure, and the right creative story behind your product, showing up to the right shoppers requires time spent testing and optimizing within these Amazon ads. Robert, I'm super appreciative of all that you've done and showing us through some of your journey with Amazon.